Geis, his first carry of the game. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Eluding the pressure right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun, Geis. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the close. And that means 4th down. 5 yards, and that means they come up short as they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may.
Even though I
Have to rethink their plans on fourth down. On fourth down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. The fake punt gets him 10, and that changes things as they've got a first down. Well, you want to talk about catching the defense off guard. Opening drive, fake punt, they got it.
That had the total feel of something that was scripted during the entire week leading up to the game. They made that decision probably on Tuesday. First drive of the game, if we don't get it, we're going to fake it, and it pays off in a big way.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles. 56, 56. On
the handoff, it's Geis. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. They still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll hand it down to Geis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At the Patriots' 14-yard line.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
Check back 21, check back 21. Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Check 3, check 3, check 3.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. That's complete right around the 8. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Step Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. On the ground, Geis. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. And on their first drive, the offense out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Allen now on the sneak. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now the extra point. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
It's good. Makes the score Bills 7, Patriots nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Past the 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Sony Michel. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a give running left is Geis. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's Allen. Quick slant to Brown. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Darius Geis with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Bills 14, Patriots 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. This is Michelle on the counter. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
Complete to Sony
Big
Michel.
play there for New England. 43 yards.
1st down, New England.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Newton to Michel on the screen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, 1st down.
A gain of 11.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they run with Michel. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those out there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jerry Hughes, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately. I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Yeah, this place has notoriously never been kind to visiting field goal kickers. You get those wins that really whip through the inner bowl, not to mention the urban legends about stadium workers opening and closing the tunnel doors. But for whatever reason, this one winds up off target.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Geis. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Darius Geis, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Tyler pass to kick off for Buffalo.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. A give. This is Michelle. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
Now on 2nd and 13, Newton. And this one is incomplete. He was looking for Julian Edelman that time. But now it'll be 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
3rd and long, it's Newton. That'll be taken in by Demir Bird. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a New England 1st down. Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. From the gun, here's Newton. Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. The All-Pro corner, Tre'Davious White, picks it off.
Newton's pass.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen flushed out right. He gets it in the hands of Geis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll roll him out right, and they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 2-yard line.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Kill, kill, kill.
Here's a quick throw right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Dawson Knox as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Bills 28, Patriots 7. Tyler.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Michel. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
To kick off for Buffalo.
The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is underway. And that's going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Makes the score.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Newton and the Patriots with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand this to Michel to get things started. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. A shotgun snap for Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Down, Bills.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And fresh off the pick 6. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, He's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it's 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Newton. The pass complete. It's Bird. And he's got yardage before being taken down at midfield. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First down.
From the 50, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Newton, and that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working. That means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. Got a man. It's Brown.
I'm with that, bro.
He is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Bro, what are you talking about?
2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 on that one and a Bills 1st down.
I agree.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Shit like that, man. We playing the fuck out of shit. We just can't finish, bro.
Dawson Knox, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown.
And I threw 2 pick
sixes.
sixes. 2 bad pick sixes.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stuff.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And the grab by Croft. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown pass to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll try the shot here running on the right side. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Newton, and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A give to Michelle running.
Are you?
right.
Come on, man. Just kick him out, bro.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
They will go for it. Now Newton. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to
Leave
go
it to
for.
Bryce now to get to the quarterback every play.
Predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Allen off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Man, and then they didn't give me the
The tight end, Lee Smith, the intended receiver.
Oh, that's
fucked
fucked
down.
up. I mean, I can't force him to stay in bounds.
Throwing again. Allen. That is caught at the 7. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bills continue to pour it on. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Bills 57. Patriots.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll run on first down. Michelle. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
Down by Tre'Davious White. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's going to run again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And let's take note, everyone, on that carry right there with that yardage gain. Cam moves past Randall Cunningham and into second place all time in terms of quarterback rushing.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've
What are you eating?
not just by which is often the case, but by being able to adjust them to the punch.
What are you eating?
Every time. This was a defense that was well
What are you
prepared.
eating?
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, sometimes as a running back,
Oh,
you've got
hello?
to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case,
You got to come in here with a little bass in your voice, my nigga.
He could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into.
And now here is another interception. Levi Wallace with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Man, bruh.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like, you ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins. Zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26
Still, I shouldn't be playing
officially.
with
So
that.
a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Pick up of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Jordan.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
But sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion.
Bro, how did he run past everybody?
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
And it's 3rd down.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Michelle, they toss it out right to it. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And he gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, Newton. That's out to his running back, Michelle.
Newton's pass.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
It don't matter. I'm with whatever.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8 from the 34.
He has
now,
for about a week.
1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because
So they can pick up that block, bro. They don't do it if you go straight outside. No, he didn't.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton, and he'll get that to Michelle, complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Today's final
All right,
score,
Papa.
Bills 71.
Baby, did you let the dogs out?
Big offensive explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
Okay, I heard you 5 times.